Right, hello there and welcome to the 12th episode of the Daily Shed. Today I wanted to talk about one of the more common chord progressions out there, C, A minor, F, and G. And some other ways you can play it, just a few other chord ideas. You've heard this progression all the time. I mean, things like Happiness is a Warm Gun. By the Beatles, or Even So Lonely by the Police. You know, or All I Have to Do Is Dream. On and on and on. Very, very common progression you'll come across. And of course, most guitar players will just play down here, C, A minor, F, and G, like that. So I wanted to show you just a couple of other ways you could approach that. I like going up here. This is a way you can keep the bass line going, keep the bass note, like if you're on your own, if you're just playing solo guitar. Another way, I like using this C, which is, you know, it's really the same as this G you might be familiar with. This G, but using your, you know, in addition to just the regular G, you're adding this note here. D. Slide that on up to the 8th fret. 8th fret right there, that's the C. So instead of this C, play this. Okay? And for A minor, do this, which is just like A minor bar chord, except that you're using the open A string and just playing the bottom 4 strings. So C, A minor. For F, I'm doing this, which is actually an F add 9. So this is just like the C down here with an added G. You may be familiar with. Slide that up to the 8th fret for your F. And you can either play the add 9, which is the open G string, for a cool sound, or you can mute it with your finger. And for the G, you've got a lot of choices, but I kind of like this one. You can play open D, open G, then on the 8th fret in the B string, and the 7th fret in the E string. So the chord progression goes like this. So instead of So like if you're playing with another guitar player, you could play the second part and add a lot of complexity to it, or just for variation if you're playing it on your own. Another one that I very much like is just using the bottom 4 strings of the guitar. So playing the C here, so this is like a C bar chord. On the 8th fret, you're just playing the bottom 4 strings. Then this A minor is basically the D minor form of an A minor. So with that C, you're just adding on the B string on the 10th fret. And for the F, you can do this. It's like the F bar chord, like this, just the bottom 4 strings. And for the G, this, which is basically the C form of a G, you're just playing the bottom 4 strings. So again, that's... Again, the main progression is like this. You can play this long. Even you can just play the same 4 chords, but just play the bottom 3 notes. Which is really cool if you want to do some like finger picking. Something like that. You can just kind of play around with those chords a bit, instead of just playing this old thing like that. So yeah, there's all kinds of ways to play these chords, and this is something I want to keep doing in the Daily Shed, is keep talking about other ways to play common progressions like this. Hope it's useful. Let me know any questions or comments you may have below, and thank you so much for watching. Alright, have a great rest of your day.